right, guys, so again, today was about creating meals on a budget. Just before we get started, again, we're going to create 6 meals today. Total cost for all 6 meals was $27.34. I'm going to show you right here because somebody going to be like, you lying. $27.34, 6 meals. That's what it cost us to cook today, plus our time, okay? And we all know when y'all go out to lunch, you spend $15, $20. So, choice is yours, fam. Be great. Let's go. All right, guys. What's up? It's your girl, Diva of Diva Richards Fit. DivaRichards.com. No Excuses Apparel. All that fun stuff. So, we're here today. We're talking about meal prepping on a budget. I've been dying to do this video, and it's been crazy schedule, but we're going to do it now. I'm going to show you how to meal prep on a budget. A lot of people... For most people, nutrition is the hardest part of getting fit. Now, we're not talking about contest prep or anything right now. We're talking about just creating better eating habits, quick ways, and things you can do to keep your nutrition in check. All right, fam? So, a couple things to start today. I like to keep it real simple. All you're going to need is a measuring cup, half cup, dry measure cup, a fork, possibly these tongs, who knows, and everything else is kind of laid out. We're going to actually do 6 meals right now, okay? We're going to do 6 meals. So, again, this is not contest prep. So, if you're looking for contest prep, that's a little different thing. That's just not what this is today. So, one of the things I like to do is there are certain things you can buy that are already done to save time. So, before the famous meal prep services that exist now, one of the things I used to do, I don't do it as much now because I have a little more time to eat most times. Instant rice, all right? No, I'm not promoting Uncle Ben's, but this just happens to be the one I like. Instant rice. It takes 90 seconds to cook. There are 2 servings per bag. That's if you're doing a cup each. In each serving, your information is on the back. You know, do as needed for you. This is not the macro video. This is just prepping quickly. Also, chicken breasts. Chicken breasts, quick, easy. Something else I like to do, you can do this. 6 individually wrapped. Way to go. Again, nutrition information is on the back. All right. Salad. You can buy pre-made salad. Okay, this is a kale salad. It's my personal favorite. It has pumpkin seeds and dried cranberries and all that fun stuff. All right, we got kale salad and our vegetable. I'm going to go with broccoli today. Everybody knows broccoli is good. Some people get gassy off of broccoli, so if you're one of those people, you might want to go with string beans or something. So, first thing to cut your time in half, figure out what you can buy already pre-made. Now, pre-made things are slightly more expensive, but your trade-off is money or time. So, it may cost you a little more to get individually wrapped chicken breasts, but it's going to save you time in the kitchen. All right? So, we are going to get started. First, I'm going to turn on the George Foreman. If you do not have one, get one. This is George Foreman Evolve. This is a little sexy one right here, all right? So, I'm going to do my chicken breast. I'm going to put it 375. George Foreman cooks really quick, all right? So, that's going to heat up right now. We're actually going to do this in real time. So, don't worry. Nick's the best. As soon as I started talking, you're going to see some little clock down there rotating. It's just going to go. Roll with me. All right. So, steaming bag broccoli, all right? Steaming bag broccoli. What are we looking at? 4.5 to 5 minutes on high. This goes in. I'm going to do 4.5 because this microwave is savage. There we go. All right. Broccoli is going. So what I'm going to start to do is prep the chicken. Now, again, guys, this is not contest prep. Some people get into the no sodium thing. I'm not doing that. I'm just trying to make sure I keep my meals in check. So what we're going to do right now, I'm going to cut out the chicken breast. Again, these are individually wrapped. They're about 3 to 4 ounces a piece, which is a fair enough portion size. Depending on your fitness needs or what you're trying to do with your goals, you may want to do 2, whatever works for you. I'm actually going to prepare 6 meals right now. 6 meals. Alright, so I'm going to take this out, take this chicken out. I'm going to rinse it, season it. I'm obsessed with adobo, so that's what I'm going to be seasoning my chicken with. As you know, chicken breast has a tendency to be more dry than chicken thighs. So when you cook chicken breast, try not to kill it, especially if you're going to reheat it again in a microwave. So I've learned to leave it, you don't want to leave it raw, but you're going to leave it slightly, don't do it to the point where it's looking crunchy, because when you go to reheat it, it's going to be like absolutely gross. So alright, we got 6 pieces of chicken here. I'm going to rinse these, and then we're going to get ready for the George Foreman. Alright, so again, you want to rinse the chicken. You don't want your food to be, all gross. So I'm going to rinse it. I'm putting it on a clean, different plate. Because you're in the kitchen, you want to be sanitary. You don't want none of that E. coli. Nobody wants the E. coli, okay? So clean the chicken like so. Clean your hands. I always get freaked out when I handle meats in the kitchen. Like I said, I don't want to get the E. coli. I don't want no E. coli. So you want to make sure when you're doing things like that. I'm just going to put this out the side, out the way. I'll throw that out when I'm done. Right now, we're going to season this chicken. George Foreman is heating up. Bang. All right. Seasoning the chicken. Adobo is a godsend. Again, this is not contest prep. It gives just enough flavor. I never really used to be into adobo, but now it's like the best thing ever. Adobo. Alright, we're flipping that over. You hear the broccoli is almost done. Again, we're going to do 6 meals right now, and it's not going to take us all day. I promise you that. I know meal prep can be tedious, and this is a very simple meal prep. It's not going to be this big elaborate. Yes, you can get more elaborate, and I could do peppers on the chicken, and we can save all that stuff for another video. But right now, this is what we're doing. All right, George Foreman. Oh, the broccoli's almost done. George Foreman is up and running. I'm just spraying it down with some Pam to keep the sticking to a minimum. All right, so chicken. 1. I think I'll probably, I don't want to put them all on at one time. So we'll do 3 at a time, all right? Chicken is cooking. Bang. Disposing of all my trash. Just throw this in my little trash pile right here. All right, I told you I'm a germaphobe, so you're going to see me do this a million times, especially handling raw meat. All right. So chicken is cooking. Broccoli is done in 30 seconds. Once the broccoli is done, we're already going to start divvying out. So you can buy these containers. They come this way. I forget how much they cost. I'll get the price point on that for you guys. But what we're going to do, we're going to set up our little station here. Like I said, we're going to do 6 meals today. So what we're going to do, you're doing about 3 to 4 ounces of protein. We're doing a half a cup of white jasmine rice, which I'll heat up shortly. And we're going to do a half a cup of broccoli. And the broccoli is done. Be careful, because when you pull out ready steam stuff, it'd be really hot and you will like burn yourself. You'll open that shit in your face. It'd be all sorts of crazy. I did that one time. It was not cute. Alright, so again, dry measure cup, half cup, alright? Very simple. 1. And I think it's about 3 servings of this in a bag. Maybe 4. 2. See what we got here. 3. And I might have 1 more. Yep, 1 more in here. There we go. 4. Don't worry, I have plenty of more broccoli. We'll get to that. Trash pile. Alright. So, oh wait, this one needs 1 more broccoli. Okay, so seasoning your broccoli. Completely up to you. I do have garlic powder down here. I'm gonna get some garlic powder. bit of garlic powder. You can put a little bit of margarine on it, butter, whatever. Like I told you, this is not contest prep, so we're not getting into all that. I'm just showing you how to prepare a healthy meal very quickly, very simply. Oh, chicken is almost done. Look at that. Look at that. We're going to go a little bit more now with chicken, as you know. Let me grab a knife. With chicken, as you know, you need to check it. You do not want it pink. Chicken is not like steak. So I'm going to go, it's faint. I'm going to go a little bit more. And remember, you don't want to kill it because you are going to reheat it. So you don't want it to taste like rubber. So I'm going to just give it like literally another 60 seconds. And then we're going to go. While we're waiting for that, we're going to get this jasmine rice going. I love jasmine rice. I used to be a fan of brown rice, but for some reason brown rice don't like me. So I no longer eat brown rice. So the jasmine rice, this takes 90 seconds. Boom. That's happening. Let's check this chicken real quick. I always like to cut into my meat, even when I do steak. Just to make sure. Nope. So see, this is why you always want to cut it open to make sure it's getting done. So since that one is still pink in the middle, I'm going to actually open that chicken up. The thicker pieces do take longer to cook. We're going to open that up. Yup. Still a little too pink, so you need to let that sit. One of the things that makes this work, guys, is yes, you have to make time. A lot of people claim they don't have time, but you do. You will save a lot of money eating this way. You will get better results eating this way. The more time you make to prep, the better. And it's really as simple as taking little shortcuts, little tricks to get you to where you need to be. So again, the jasmine rice, 90 seconds. We got 30 seconds, and then I'm going to like scoop that in. I'm going to show y'all how I used to do this. Because everybody be trying to act like I'm Hollywood now. I'm not. You know, they be like, oh, you order meal prep. Meal prep is like $7 to $8 a meal. So unless you are super competitive and get paid to compete, it's expensive to do. Sometimes I do it because honestly, time is not on my side. But when I have time, it's better to prep a couple meals so you're just ahead of the curve. Boom. All right, rice. Rice. So again, half cup of rice. Done. Now, even if you're a person, you're like, well, I don't want to eat chicken. You ain't got to eat chicken. You ain't got to eat chicken. I'll do this with steak. You can do this with salmon. You can do it with fish. I just did chicken today because it's quicker. Yeah, that's better. It's quicker to cook. Yep, perfect. See? No longer pink. See? There you go. And sometimes you got to check it, so just check it. All right, so now we're going to hook it up. I'm going to get my chicken breast and put it where it's supposed to be. Boom. Good. One. Get another one here. Two. And where's my other? Three. Good. Alright. So we're going to hook up this rice. Do another rice for you. And then we're going to lay out all 6 meals. Another trick I used to use a lot is I would buy rotisserie chickens. I would buy a rotisserie chicken, and literally that would be part of my meal prep all day. A rotisserie chicken is $5. You can get 3 or 4 meals out of that in a day, instead of paying anywhere from $5 to $15 to go out for lunch. So there are ways to do this, save money, and be efficient. All right, we're going to get the rest of this chicken on here now. I'm telling you, this is how y'all got to multitask. This is how you got to multitask. Now, you're probably like, Diva, this looks like contest prep. It really is not. I'm not getting into macros or anything crazy like that. All we're doing right now is working on make sure we have a balanced diet. So we have our 3 to 4 ounces of protein, we have about a half cup of carbohydrates, and we have about a half cup of a vegetable. We have broccoli. I know, somebody like, I didn't know you did all this. See, there's a lot y'all don't know. There's a lot y'all don't know. I'm trying to teach you something. I'm trying to teach you something. I'm trying to teach you something. All right, as soon as that's done, we're going to finish the broccoli, and then we will be done. Look, I got 15 seconds. 15 seconds. And Nick was like, we're going to chop it. I said, no, Nick. We're going to do it in real time because then they'll see it don't take that long. If we chop it, they're going to be like, she chopped it. Well, I'm not chopping it. We're doing it right now. Lunch bags. So, I used to carry, and I still have it, a 6-pack bag. That used to be my lunch bag. I didn't mean to open it because that won't steam. That used to be my lunch bag of choice. If you can't get a fancy bag, you don't need a fancy bag. Put it in a freaking plastic bag. It don't matter what you carry it in. Especially if you're talking about just prepping maybe a lunch. If you're talking about just prepping a lunch, a few meals a week, you don't need a fancy bag. You really don't. All right. Boom. So as soon as this chicken is done, we got some chicken, some more broccoli, and we are going to be rocking it. So how much protein should you eat in a day? Well, the rules say 1 pound per 1 ounce, per pound of body weight. Now, depending on whether you're trying to lose weight or gain weight, those numbers will fluctuate. How much carbohydrates should you eat a day? Depends on what you're doing. Depends on what your performance is. There we go. Depends on what your performance is. Athletes have a tendency to need to consume a little more carbohydrates to perform. Fat. How much fat should you have in a day? Again, it depends on what your needs are. So, this is my shortcut to doing it. I try to drink a gallon of water a day. I've been better about it recently. I just got back from Puerto Rico where we were doing mission work, and it just, a gallon of water a day was just not happening. There was no way to really do it because there was limited water to begin with. But now that I'm back home and I'm back to work, gallon of water a day. If you have questions about nutrition, my approach to nutrition is fairly simple. I just do what works. So everything is not for everybody. And your needs are going to change. There was a point where I could consume 2,500 calories a day and be lean. I can't do that anymore. My metabolism has changed. I can't do it anymore. So now, I noticed over the last couple of months, that number is looking like, even with me lifting, it's looking more like 1,700, 1,800 to start to get lean. Because I don't lift as heavy as I used to lift. I'm not competing as much as I used to compete. So it changes. So don't be afraid to change what you do. Because if you don't, you won't see results. So if you ever feel stagnant in any way, that's probably a sign that something needs to change. It's either your nutrition, it's either your workout routine, it's your water intake, it's sleep. Okay? NoExcusesApparel.com. All right? But one of those 3 variables is going to affect how your body is shaped. All right. These chickens are done. We good to go now. Boom. Boom. This broccoli's about to come out. I just gotta clean that. I ain't gonna let y'all watch me clean up. Y'all don't need to watch me clean up. Boom. Now you see how big that bag is? Don't open that right now. The steam burn your eyeballs. Won't have no eyebrows after this. Alright. Let's hook up this broccoli. Let's hook up this broccoli. It is a little hot. Hey, man. I don't want to lose my eyebrow. Ooh. Alright, broccoli. Broccoli. And one of them I wanted to put a little more. I think it was this one. And maybe that. So the broccoli is a little more than a half a cup, just because it looks light. Alright. Last rice. And then we're done. Legit, we're done. Last rice and we're done. And I'm going to do this with steak too, because somebody will say, well, if it was steak, it would take you longer. No, it wouldn't. This thing is a lifesaver. Get you a George Foreman. That grill is like money in the bank. The salads. So what I do with the ready-made salads, I actually dump them into a container. I'm not going to get into that right now. That's easy. I don't have to explain that to you. You can dump those into a container. We're going to put our rice in here. And then we'll be rocking. So again, guys, you can season of choice. I like adobo. You can use whatever. Mrs. Dash, Laurie's. Laurie's be on it too. Boy. Again, this is not contest prep, but we just trying to work on having balanced meals. We got 45 seconds on the rice, and we good. I'm also going to do a breakfast video for you guys. I'll save that for next time, but we'll do a breakfast video. But this is a quick way to meal prep. 6 meals, done, fast, easy. If I were you, I would recommend doing 2 to 3 days at a time. So say, for example, this would be 3 days. I would do this twice a day. And if you're like, Diva, I don't want to eat chicken every day. Well, then you just prep more things. Maybe you do steak and chicken so you can alternate, eat 1 and 1 each day. That's completely up to you. But the science and the simplicity is the same. So, I can take these out. The science and the simplicity is the same. So again, we're going to bang this out. We're going to bang this out. Rice. And then we will be done. And I'm actually going to eat one of these because it's about that time. Alright guys, so here you have it. 6 meals, done. No time at all. If you're not meal prepping, I have to be honest, it's you. Make time. Make time. Alright, it's your girl Diva of DivaRiches.com. No Excuses Apparel. Let's get it, guys.